Hello Sagittarius. This is a general reading, a love reading, and a financial reading for you. Now this is my own interpretation, so do take that information that resonates with you as your own. If there's any information that does not resonate with you, leave that for someone else as it will benefit them. Do stick with us though, as there's definitely a message here for you specifically. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings as well, so get in touch for those on Facebook. Now let's get right into that general reading here. I see that you have had some success recently and that you're going places. I see that you're growing something big and that you are a very passionate person, and as well that you are a very strong character to those around you. You are a great person for them to be around, and people do really respect and really care for you. Now, I do notice that you especially are willing to do the work, and you are a great, well, like I said, a great character, great for putting in that effort. And let's just keep an eye on that as we go into things. But I do see that you've built something great and that you are absolutely a strong character through all that effort that you've built up. Now, let's get into that love reading. Okay, so in terms of love, I do see that you have somebody around you really resonating an aura, and I do see that that aura has really been enveloping you recently. And I see that this has been a situation where you really want to have something new, and you really want to build things step by step, moment by moment, and have that relationship grow naturally. And I see this as a situation where you want the emotions to build a bit more before you kind of take the next step. But I see this as a situation where very soon you and that person, it looks like you will be having a heart-to-heart. And I see you sharing a lot of emotions and feelings, and I do see something quite likely starting from this. I see this happening within the next week or so, and I do see especially that you absolutely are going to be pushing to have basically things grow naturally and smoothly. I do see that this is going to be acknowledged and recognized, and I see that for some of you, this is going to be a situation where you do have an ex, and that you're kind of looking in that ex's direction. And I do see this as a situation where that ex, they are going to be sharing some emotions with you very soon. They're going to be a bit candid about their specific situation, and I do see them coming back a bit gradually, but I do see that happening. And for those of you in a relationship, I see this as a situation where you're going to be understanding each other a bit more. You're going to be chatting and talking about your emotions, and I see something happening very positive for you. Now, like I said, in all situations, this is going to be a situation where those feelings are acknowledged. Those decisions that you want to be acknowledged are going to be acknowledged. And this is going to be a strong emotional foundation. And that relationship is really going to be start to be built on a new foundation, one where you and that person understand each other much deeper. And although there is a lot of work to be had and you are willing to put in that work, there is going to be success for you. I see that you are going to be having some deep, passionate success, as well as some newfound strength. So I see some greatness in your next relationship or in this relationship that you're building. And I do see healthiness and warmth and growth. Now, let's get right into that financial reading as well. Now, Sagittarius, let's see here. Okay, Sagittarius. So, I see that you've been focusing a lot on your past. You've been focusing on where you can go using that past and using those skills that you've already built. But I see this as a situation where in everywhere that you're trying to look financially, say like for a new job, if you don't have a job, or if you do have a job, that basically you're finding that the skills that you have, although exactly what you need, you feel like you want more, not only in those skills, but also in compensation, all sorts of things. It's like you feel like you're not reaching your true potential. I do see you taking some time and basically just allowing things to happen, just really focusing in and just focusing on one simple thing, and that will bring you into the mentality of really pushing your passion, really pushing your goals, and having things happen by just saying it. And I do find that, or I do see that this is going to find you success. Your situation is going to change and you are going to succeed. You may fall into some extent of some troubles of things. And I do see this as a situation where you're going to be having some romantic troubles in the future. But I do see this as a situation where that romance is going to stay stable, even if there are some troubles, even if there are some difficulties, but that things will be moving and there will be some rocky times through this, that this change is going to lead to some differences and some new things happening, but that you will have that success and that forward momentum meanwhile. And I do see this as a situation where you are absolutely going to be building and growing that satisfaction and those finances, your financial success. And this is going to be a big starting point, a big changing point for your financial success and your financial future. Now, that brings us to the end of this reading. I'll just reiterate, Sagittarius, that I can be found on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings as well. So get in touch for those on Facebook. I'll see you next time.